they called and concerned that you're just sitting here and not really doing anything.
I'm sorry, I gotta get this over here. The bank called. The bank called and said that they concerned that I'm sitting here waiting for them to open up.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. Tampa is out of control, man. But it's another guy sitting.
Are you doing business here?
Hell yes, I'm doing. This is my bank.
Okay, are you gonna go inside?
Yeah, as soon as they're open, they open up at 9 o'clock. I can't believe they called you for real.
I swear to God.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
So you're just waiting for the bank to open?
Hell yes. I got too much stuff to do at the bank. Too much stuff to do. Place of business. That's crazy though. They called you over here.
They said you had alcohol and whatever. So I don't know if they saw your Red Bull as your alcohol. I don't know. So you gotta understand it's a bank and people hanging out in the bank parking lot makes them a little nervous.
Makes him nervous. A person's out here waiting for the bank to open at 9 o'clock.
Well, you gotta understand people rob people coming in and out of the banks. That's an issue, right? You understand?
They don't even. The employees don't even. They can't even afford what I have.
You gotta articulate your words, Playboy. Welcome back to the channel. This is I'm hoping that this isn't something that is like a normal occurrence. I'm sure it is though. So there's been plenty of times where I have sat outside of an establishment, a bank, because I like to get places early. I don't like to be late. So I may sit in my car and wait for them to open because I want to get there early before there's a lot of people there. And I was never bothered. Nobody ever came to me and, accused me of casing the joint or trying to rob somebody or whatever. Nobody called the cops on me. We can deduce the reason why the cops was called on this brother, man. Look, I don't know how long you've been frequenting this channel, but I've said it before in the past. I'm not gonna fight anybody that's darker than me. I don't know. I feel like you're a bit more threatening because you got that dark skin energy. And salute to my dark skinned brothers and sisters out there, but I'm a little too light skinned for that. So maybe they looking at this brother. He looked like he might be an inner city young man, and they think that he's up to no good. Now to just basically stereotype him as a hoodlum, I guess, and call the cops on him for him just sitting in his vehicle, I do think that's a little crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm the odd man out on this one. But if he's just sitting in the car and there's people in the bank, they get there early so they can set up or whatever, and they open at 9. He's saying, I wish that they would have said what time it is. But if it's like 8:30, 8:35, 8:40, right around the time of opening, he mentioned that there was somebody else that was sitting in the parking lot too. They were doing the exact same thing. I'm assuming they don't look like him. This is just a little insane to call the cops. But I try to play devil's advocate. I try to look at both sides. If I'm in the bank and I'm setting up and I look outside and I see this vehicle and I see this brother sitting in the car, I don't think I would automatically assume that he is casing the joint or he is waiting for people to come out and rob them. First off, I don't think if somebody was trying to rob people that were, frequenting the bank, they go in, they come out, I don't know if they would just sit in the parking lot for an extended amount of time for them to be potentially seen. I don't know. The words is escaping me right now. I think it'd be something that they would try to do quick and get the hell up out of there. So I would automatically assume that if it's 8:30, 8:40, and somebody's pulling up, they're pulling up because they're about to come into the bank. We're just not open yet. Automatically assume that this dude is gonna rob somebody. It's crazy as hell.
The employees they can't even afford what I have. So how would I look like I'm trying to rob somebody?
What do you got that's so expensive? I'm just curious. What do you do for a living? What do you got so expensive?
I'm an Airbnb in there.
An Airbnb in there?
Yes, that's right. Right, but they don't even drive the cars.
How many Airbnb you got?
They don't. A lot of them. They don't even drive the car.
I don't like this interaction right here. One reason why I don't think that you, Mr. Brother Man, I don't think that you have to now gas the things that you have. You don't have to put the people in the bank down and say that you got all these things. And you very well may have all these things. Like you have a nice watch on his wrist. You ain't got to do all that. You don't have to prove your worth or prove that you have more than or whatever to prove that I'm here at this bank to do business. There's broke people that have bank accounts. That's irrelevant. It don't matter how much money you pull out of your pocket. It don't matter how many Airbnbs you got. You are a patron. You are a customer. All customers should be treated as equal. They should be treated as respect. I don't. If I'm a millionaire, and I'm not, just don't put no target on my back. I ain't got no money. You rob me, you gonna be disappointed. Okay. But if I was a millionaire and I'm frequenting a bank, I wouldn't expect to get treated with more respect than this person over here that, is living from paycheck to paycheck. I wouldn't expect that. I don't think that should happen. So you now spitting out all these things that you got, and now this cop is basically like, oh, okay, Mr. Big Man, what do you have? I just don't like the dynamic of that. And it looks a little, you know what I'm saying, braggadocious. You ain't even got to go that far, bro.
I don't even live. So why would I look like I'm doing something wrong?
Because you're the only one sitting in the parking lot.
There's a guy right there sitting in front. Yeah. Right there. He's been waiting with me.
Oh, I didn't see. I can't see him from here.
I just
that blue Tesla. That's all they said.
Right. Come on. And this is my bank. This is the only bank I come to do, and I'm coming to withdraw a lot of money. That's crazy though. I couldn't believe it.
They were just concerned. That's why.
When I seen them walk by the first time, I was like,
"Who walked by?"
When the employees, because these are all their cars, and they were just coming by, and they were kind of looking like, what is a black guy doing sitting here in front of the bank? What you think I'm casing the bank out?
It has nothing to do with race.
I'm absolutely.
Individual sitting in the
No, it has absolutely everything to do with race, dog. In this case, I think it does. I would love to know what color the individual was that was sitting in the vehicle up front. I would love to know. Because if he was a brother, then yeah, I agree with you. It probably has nothing to do with race. Because why would they single him out and it's another brother sitting right there with him waiting for the bank to open? That don't make sense. I'm assuming that he's not. But, that's just my assumption because I don't know. We don't know. But, if he got there before they got there, then yeah, hell yeah, they probably looked in the car and saw this dude. He looks like a drug dealer. We should call the cops. As soon as they got in there, they didn't do nothing. So the first thing they did when they got in the bank, they unlocked the door, walked in, and locked that door right back. And they went in and they hit that button. That's the first thing they did. They said, you know what? If we have to postpone the opening of the bank this morning, we will. Let's call the cops. Let's call law enforcement. That's exactly what they did, man. And for, the cop to say that it has nothing to do with race. And I'll salute this cop. He's not being an a-hole or anything like that. He's actually being a decent guy. He's just doing his job. So I'm not sending any ill will towards the cop. But yeah, I think that they definitely profiled this individual. They seen, if they walked past his vehicle and they saw his milk dud head sitting in probably a decent car, it looked like a nice car. And, he got the white tee and they can't see his shorts. But yeah. And that dark skin? Say, man, you armed. You are armed. Whether you know it or not, brother, you armed.
I'm from Tampa. I'm from Atlanta originally, so.
Atlanta, nigga?
When I came to Tampa and I seen just how it's different.
What's different about it?
There's just a lot of prejudice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, bud.
Yeah, no problem, man.
No
I appreciate
I'll let them know.
Yeah, let them know that I'm coming in to make a deposit, a withdrawal, a big withdrawal. That's crazy.
No problem.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I'll link this video down below in the description. I think I probably would change banks after that, to be honest with you. I think I would. Salute to the cop, though. He didn't, make nothing that big of a deal and all that. So salute to him. But yeah, I think that probably would make the largest withdrawal that I possibly could make, which is all of my money, and close my account that day. I don't know. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comments, please, and thank you. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and then hit that bell for notifications. I do appreciate you for watching, as usual. See you on the next one.